Hello there, it's Jeff Coach Abbott welcoming you to another 2nd and 10 football season. We're week 5, September 28th. We've had 5 games that were rain delayed, so we couldn't do anything. Central Michigan beat Bowling Green thanks to Dan Lefebvre's 3 touchdown throws. 97 Michigan beat 69 Toledo thanks to Brian Greasy's 3 touchdown passes. 24 Notre Dame beat South Florida handily 56-0. Albert Layden doing his job. 32 Michigan beat 2011 Oklahoma State 7-3 in a very rainy game. That was only 10 points combined. And 98 Tulane beat East Carolina 33-7 on Sean King's passing. So now the question remains is who will be the first televised game? ACC. Alright, so it's FSU Virginia. So 93 Florida State 1-3 versus the 1990 Virginia Cavaliers. That will be our first game. Our lead lifter, if you will. Here we go. Jackson Lane for your running backs. Casper Corby, Kevin Knox, Ronnie Williams for the receivers, offensive line. Melvin Farrell, Willis Tyler, Clay Murray for defensive line. Virginia's defensive line. Benson Goodwin, Joe Paul, Don Reynolds for Slade. Paul Keely, James Pearson, and Jackson on your linebackers. Jason Wallace, Tyron Lewis, Keith McNeeds, and Tony Covington are your defensive backfield. 7 years to Sean Jackson. FSU, the reason why the 93 team got picked, well, they were not sure chance for first. Right? 1990 Virginia were close and were good, but lost to Georgetown in a big battle. FSU off the punch. Jason Wallace, 48 yards to the 18-yard line. Sean Moore, quarterback for Virginia. Terry Kirby and Gary Stowe, running backs. Herman Moore, the future Lion. Derek Dooley and Aaron Mundy are your receivers. Paul Collins, Chris Bossari, Trevor Riles, Chris Jones, Ray Robbins, your offensive line. FSU's defensive line, Derek Alexander, Todd McIntosh, John Nansen, Sam Cowart, Ken Alexander, Derek Brooks, the future Buck, and linebacker Corey Sawyer, Denton Bush, future Graham, Sean Hamlin, and Clifton Mayfern, your defensive backs. Ward 4 touchdown passes for the Seminoles. Ward 11 for 24, 122 touchdowns, 2 picks. Charlie Ward 22 for 32, 270, 4 touchdowns and a pick. No 100-yard runners or receivers on one side. Now Charlie Ward deferred touchdown. Jackson. Charlie Ward knew what he had to do and all that. FSU put in 41 points on Virginia in the game. Let's go to the back. Buffalo. Where does Buffalo play? Somebody. Where does Buffalo play? I forgot to get the Buffalo team. Ohio State. Okay, so it's 08 Buffalo versus 69 Ohio State. The MAC will go next. Here we go. Buffalo. Take on 69 Ohio State. Replacing Ohio University in the MAC, the 69 team that should have went to the Rose Bowl, but lost to Michigan. Buffalo, the 2008 squad, the best group. Drew Willie, the future CFLer. At quarterback, James Starks, Chris Scarron, your running backs. Benjamin Roosevelt, Ernest Jackson, Chelsea Black, receivers. Ray Doyle, Peter Bigger, Chris Wilson, Jeff Niedermeyer, and Andrew Wester. Offensive line. Fellow SU, their D line, Dave Whitfield, Paul Schmidlin, Bill Gorbatic, and Mark Debra. Jim Still, Reagan, Doug Adams, Phil Strickland, your linebackers. Ted Provo, the future Saskatoon Rough Rider. Mike Sensible, Jack Tatum, the future Raider, and Tim Anderson, your defensive back.
Holding.
Offense.
Defense.
Oops. I was going to say.
First down.
First down and cancels. Third and 17. Can't do it. 4th and 17. Buffalo off the Pines. Even though it'd be too short for Pines. It'd be a touchback. Next turn, the quarterback for LSU, John Brockington, future backer, Tom Cabana, Larry Selena, your running backs, Bruce Jankowski, Don White, your receivers, Dave Cheney, Brian Donovan, Tom Daniel, Alan Jack, who's Charles Holt, playing, Andre Smith, Ronald Hilaire, Ariel Montanez, and Mike Thompson are your defensive line. Tom Drews, Justin Waters, and Raphael Okubundo, your linebackers. Dominic Cook, Mike Newton, Avante Shannon, and Ron are your defensive backfield. 8 yards to turn. First down for this. 7 and 10.
Defense. Ran for 2 interceptions, so he was responsible for 6 touchdowns, 36 points. Curran 15 for 23, 248, 4 touchdowns. Otis ran for 170 over the hapless Bulls. Willie ran 24 for 44, 254 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. So yeah, last day was Brockington, pick 6 from Sensible, Cabana, Selena with a punt return, White touchdown, Curran touchdowns. Willie to Jackson made 16-7. So, that was weird. Yeah, Buffalo got their asses handed to them. Rightfully so, in a sense, but yeah. This is week 5, so. Let's go to the Big 12. Yeah, let's go. It's A&M
With Texas A&M? Yeah, it's the battle. Well, Texas versus Texas A&M. The 77 Texas Longhorns versus the 39 A&M squad. So. Unscathed. The 39 A&M squad is 3-1. The ball's at the 25 at Kyle Field, and Marlon Jeffrey was starting quarterback. Jim Thomason, Darius Moser, John Nimbro are your running backs. P.B. Smith and Bill Dawson trying to catch the ball. Offensive line, Ernie Pennell, Marshall Romnett, Tommy Fawn, Charlie Hank, and Joe Boyd. Texas's defensive line, Tim Campbell, Steve Lupico, future Bear, Bratcher and Andy Williams, Lance Taylor, Martin Copeland, and Mark Matigona, your linebackers, Derek Hatchett, Glenn Blackwood, future Dolphin, Johnny Johnson, and Ricky Churchman, and your defensive backs. Longhorns were a national championship. Or close to being one, I think. 3rd and 6. Marlon Jeffrey, 3rd and 3. At their 23-yard line. Sam Ansley will be your quarterback. Cam Jones and Jamie Johnson, running backs. Yeah, I think Cameron went to Houston, right? Yeah. Lamb Jones, Johnny Lamb Jones, Alfred Jackson, wide receivers. Steve Colliers, their tight end. George James, Rick Ingraham, Wes Huber, Jim Yarbrough, and Jake Studdard for your offensive line. A&M's defensive line. P.B. Smith, Marshall Robnick, Ernie Pennell, and Jim Turlin. Jim Thomason, Tommy Fawn, Ron Oddish, your linebackers. Marlon Pugh, Grace Moser, John Kimber, and Marlon Jeffrey, and your defensive backs. Remember, they play both ways back there. 2 yards to Johnson. Trying to win this game. This is a key game. So Texas held to everything that. 3rd and 10. Alright. 4th and 10. Texas needs this. Ansley went 0 for 10 passing the ball. Campbell only had 57 yards running. Pure went 3 for 7. Price went for 3. Jeffrey 0 for 2. So the quarterbacks went 4 for 12 with an interception. Kimbrough with a touchdown run. That was huge. So Texas and Texas A&M in the drizzle can't do anything. Texas loses their undefeated season. Next up will be the Pac-12. It's Cal Stanford. The battle of the game. Cal trying to go to 5-0 and put themselves in the Pac-12 race for first place. Stanford trying to stop them here. Doug Baldwin, future Seahawk, Ryan Whalen, and Kobe Feeney to catch the ball. It will be Derek Hall, David DeCastro, Chase Brewer, Andy Phillips, and John Biden on the offensive line. Cal's defensive line, for next front.
Bob Minahan, Kurt Schellenberger, Roy Newberger, and Bartlett. Forrest Klein, Rod Franz, and Les Richter, future Lion, and linebacker. Lamontagne, Gray, Sherbaum, Carl, and Patrick Hall, all were their defensive backs. Third and 5. Third and 4. Third and 10. Third and 10. Meticulous. 3 yards. Ready, right up. Pete Shotgun, James Hyde, the running backs, Bob Minahan, and Mark Carson, the receivers, Jim Cohen, Forrest Klein, George Stabakis, Bart Franz, Jim Turner, the defensive line, Stanford's defensive line of Matt Masuro, Simon Fila, Tom Geiser, Brian Brook, Owen Merisick, Shane Scott, and Chase Thomas, the linebackers, Richard Sherman, the future Seahawk, Delano Howard, Michael Thomas, and Mike Mosey, the defensive backs. To match it, it's a touchdown. There's an injury on the field, and Cal's going to get their ass whipped by Stanford. Cal can't believe Missed 2 for 5, 10 yards. Taylor 139 on the ground. Cal, their quarterbacks went 4 for 18 with a touchdown though. They get 1 touchdown. It's very defending spread. Taylor just blew the first quarter. By the fourth quarter, Stanford just didn't need anything. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Stupid sexy Flanders. Sunbelt?
Yeah, we'll go to the Sun Belt next. LSU versus Middle Tennessee.
LSU scored 3-2 against the 0-4 Middle Tennessee Red Raider.
Also, LSU facing Middle Tennessee, putting them in the Sun Belt. Matt Flynn, quarterback, the future backer. Jacob Hester and Keelan Mullins will try to run the ball. Demetrius Bird, Brandon Lavelle, Richard Dixon can catch the ball. Offensive line, Sarah Black, Lyle hit, Brett Helms, Hunter Johnson, and scored. Middle Tennessee's defensive line, Jamari Lattimore, Jacoby Carter, Brandon Perry, Chris McCoy. Cam Robinson, Danny Carmichael, and Antoine Davis are linebackers. Alex Huber, Kevin Brown, Jim McKellen, and Marcus Udall are your defensive backs. Run off the bus. And MC will get the ball at the 33-yard line. Dwight Dasher, the quarterback from Middle Tennessee. David Kyle's your running back. They go through their receivers to start the cover. They are Caldwell with Don, your tight end. Mark Fisher, Jamal Lewis, not that Jamal Lewis. Mark Thompson, Ben Mike Williams, not Mike Williams, I said it. LSU's defensive line of Mike Dorsey, Tyson Jackson, Christian Pittman, one of the favorite. Kenny Beckbrook, Ali Heisler for Luke Sanders, your linebackers, Chivas Jackson, Quick Stouts, Chris Taylor, and Jennifer Casino. Now, the 07 LSU squad, the team that won the national title despite all the craziness of the 07 season. Well, LSU did lose twice, but they were both in triple overtime, and that helped for the standard. Three touchdown passes and ran for one, I think, right? Yeah, he ran for one. Dasher, 15 for 42, 186, 4 interceptions. Ford, 15 for 28, 219, 3 touchdowns. Hester, 154 yards on the ground. Drusada, 113 yards receiving the ball. The second quarter was where LSU crushed it. Hester, touchdown, touchdown, Flynn, that Drusada and Flynn touchdown, 28-7. Middle Tennessee did score 2 touchdowns. So, you gotta have some pride. I mean, really.
Let's go with Conference USA. Yeah, let's go Conference USA next. Houston versus Rice.
Okay, we'll go Houston versus Rice next. 2-2, a pair of 2-2s. So teams trying to survive.
CFL team, I think. He was with the Lions too. Chuck Witherspoon starts at running back, Manny Hazard, Kimball Anders, and Patrick Cooper at receiver. Osmond Orr, wide receivers, really? This is to start from Houston Football School for one running backs. Jason Jessup, Mike Grisler, Brian Forsythe, Mike Colley, and Joey Bunch on the defensive line. Rice's defensive line, Mike Bridges, Richard Chapman, Max Subel, and Dan Hart. John Hudson, Kenny Powell, Leo Brooker, your linebackers, Jakey Mago, Pinky Nesbitt, Cozy Johnson, Burton Kellogg, your defensive backs. The 98 Giants squad, known for their offensive shootout. The numbers, they were, I think, not eligible. And the 53 race team did win the Gun Bowl against Bama. Jakey Mago got that guy. So, first down. Quarterback, Dickie Nagle, the guy who did that kind of touchdown run. Hector Rasta and Matt Taylor, your running backs. Jonathan Hart and Marshall Crawford are your receivers. Richard Chapman, John Hudson, Leo Rucker, Kenny Paul, Max Schubaugh are your offensive line. Defensively for Houston, Ray Cousy, Albert Oglesby, Trey Hooper, James Weedle. Cameron Jones, Art Blunt, Reggie Burnett are your linebackers. Cornelius Price, Alton Montgomery, Chris Ellison, and Callaway are your defensive backs. 7-7. Yeah, I want it to end. I'll go to the front quarter. Nuts. 43-20. There you go. There's a pick. Don Wilson in the end zone. Rice has a chance to they're winning their offensive shootout, but at least get their part too. And then 6 yards, this could be it. 30 inches, so I would just punch it. Brandon fourth. The passing was at 6 for 11. Touchdown and interception. But Dickie Mango, 12 carries, 210 yards, 3 touchdowns. Kind of reminds you of that Thunderbolt performance. But yeah, 210 yards, 3 touchdowns on Houston. Ware 28 for 41, 47, 3 touchdowns, and 4 interceptions. Really every time. Witherspoon 169 on the ground for Houston. They knew not to run the ball. Andrews 170 yards receiving. Houston was actually up 19-0 after the first quarter. Andrews touchdown and then Ware to Hazard. They missed the extra point, and then Anderson missed another extra point. Houston was up 19-14, and then they came back. 28-26, and then Witherspoon, Ware, there you go, 40-35. There was only one touchdown, one play in the fourth quarter. That was a touchdown by Gilbert. They went for 2 and made it. Houston missed 2 extra points. That could have been the difference. 43-40. Wow. What a game.
Let's go to the Big Ten game of the day. It will be Minnesota, Illinois. Okay.
Minnesota, Illinois. All right. The 40 Minnesota squad against 24 Illinois. That will be the Big Ten game of the day.
Red Range at quarterback. He decides to be quarterback today. I love that game. Earl Burden, William Green, Daniel Jenks, running backs. Chuck Castle and Frank Orsak are your ends, or your receivers, of course. Chuck Brown, Louis Limmer, Gil Roberts, Roy Miller, and Dick Hall are your defensive line. Minnesota's defensive line, Bill Johnson, Urban Hodson, Dick Weldon, and Finch. Bill Sisto, Hodge, Newman, Bob York, and your linebackers. Bruce Smith, the Heisman winner, and not the guy from Buffalo. George Frank, Bob Speaker, Bob Plattform for your defensive backs. George Frank is your quarterback. Bob Swieger, Jordan Jonick, and Ed Stein are your running backs. Chad Ringer and Bill Johnson, your receivers. Urban Hodson, your job by him. Bill Consisto, Bob Brooklyn, Hutch Pacuma, and Dick Weldon are your defensive line. Of course, remember, everyone plays 2 ways in the old days. Chuck Castle, Chuck Brown, Dick Hall, and Frank Brooks at your defensive line. Bruce Limmer, Gil Roberts, and Ryan Miller, your linebackers. Right range, Earl Burnett, Hard Hall, Molly McLean, and defensive backs. 7 yards. 1 yard. They need something. Put that out. You will not touch us. That's his job with the touchdown by the return. Ames 1 for 5 passing. He should have ran the ball. Oh yeah, he did win the ball. 69 yards. Nice. Minnesota, they're passing 2 for 6, but Smith did throw a touchdown with Ringer. So, yeah, they went for 2. I don't know why they went for 2 after the touchdown. Funny they threw Yeah, Illinois couldn't do it. Yeah, kickoff return by Frank to start the second half. Or Illinois, I feel for them.
I feel for you. How many more leagues do we have left? Two, three. Oh, we only have three left? Yes. Three. Yeah, we have three. So Wyoming plus Ohio State. Now we have to go back to Ohio State. No, we don't. Wait. Wyoming versus. Oh, is that CSU?
Oh yeah, Wyoming versus Colorado State. Okay, my fault. So we're going to Colorado State for this game. Chuck Shelton for Wyoming. They'll start from their 9. At quarterback, Joey Kick, the future Dolphin with Tom Williams. Jerry Merriam, Hugh Lindsay, and Drew will try to punch the ball. Michael Hood, Dave Brook, Mel Wagstaff, Mel Hamilton, and Bud Weiberger in this line. And that's it. Clark Higgins, Fred Pollard, Rob Zielinski, Andrew Oscar Pierre. Linebackers Willie Taylor, Nate Cavini, Rick Crowell, Houston Ransom, Byron Terry, Eric Olson, Dennis Van Meyer, defensive backs. Yards.
First personnel.
Defense.
Defense. First personnel. Regardless of that, David Washington and Kevin Dugo, your running backs, Jeff Turner, Corey McCoy, Derek Wool are your receivers. Eric Bailey, Anthony Cesaro, Mike Rule, Steve Dibney, and Mike Slater are your defensive line. Defensively, you got Tom Frazier, Ron Billingsley, Mike Dirks, and Tim Buckberg. Linebackers, Tom Jermans, Bob Miller, and Kate. Dick Washington, future Ottawa Rough Rider, and Corey James Tankers and Dick Spikes are your defensive backs. Defense.
States at their own 3-yard line. Tied at 14. So get about 20 yards and kick the field goal. First time kick. Miami will take their timeout. They're going to take. Colorado State will go first. This is college overtime. So Colorado State will have the ball at their opponent's 25-yard line. Gotta score. Oh, God. Yards. And 4. First down. David Washington. Another touchdown. Colorado State does score a touchdown. Miami has to concede. 3rd and 4. It's a 26-yard field goal by Fox. At 26-25, so all they have to do is something. Same for 29-104. Washington ran for a tournament. Kelton 19 for 0, 64 to 2 touchdowns pick, and that's all. Miami tied the game, 6 minutes left. Yeah, all of a sudden I picked 6 for CSE, but Miami wins in overtime. Shelton with that play.
2 more games left. Let's go to Louisville Army. Let's head to the Army.
You got a pair of underwhelming teams playing.
That's why they're here. Michael Bush and Gary Harvard's running the ball. J.R. Russell, Montreal Jones, and Adam McCauley will try to run the ball. Jimmy DeMarno, Jason Smith, Will Barton, Kurt Quarterman, and Travis Latham on the offensive line. Army's defensive line, Hank Goldberg, James Enos, Tex Coulter, and Dick Pitzer. Doug Blanchard, John Green, and Arthur Jeremiah will be the linebackers. Arnold Tucker, John Davis, Sauer, and Sean McWilliams will be defensive backs. Remember, very good football players.
First touchdown.
Fourth and 1, down to 39. Too short for a punt, too long for a field goal. Double for it. We'll start tonight. And fullback Parker for the ends. Tex Coulter, John Green, James Enos, Arthur Jeremiah, and Al Namath. Defensive line. Burgos, D-line is Al Stuberville, Bobby Lakeview, Montero, Stanley, Jones. Abe Brown, Brandon Johnson, Robert McCoon, linebackers. William Gay, J.T. Hoskins, Kerry Rhodes, and Anton Harris are defensive backs. Final two. Windows did not nothing. And they should at least do it all when they did. Before 16 for 22, 193, 2 picks, Ron 1 for 4, 6. Alright, so all the damage inside of the second part. So Louisville loses in one more game. Kentucky, Georgia. We'll finish this off, and then we'll
Go check the highlights. So Kentucky trying to win a game.
Shiraku, yes, that guy, running back for young, and Arnold, Ryan Lindsay Scott at wide receiver, Hans K, which for the Buffaloes. Jeff Harper, Jim Wakeford, Hugh Null, Tim Morrison, Matt Hudson, your defensive line. Kentucky's defensive line, Jeremy John, Dominic Lewis, Kurt Peters, and Ryan Tyler. Brandon Kelly, Johnny Williams, and Wes Wood, your linebackers. Trevor Woodley, Marcus McClinton, Paul Warford, Roger Williams, and your defensive backs. Woodson, cornerback for Kentucky. John Connor, Raphael Will, running back Stanford, Hindenburg starts. Steve Johnson, Jake Cameron, receivers. Justin Jeffrey, Sid Duncan, Eric Scott, No Leisure, Cyril Park, Gary Williams. Georgia's defensive line, Robert Miles, Tim Crow, Timmy Payne, and Kevin Curry. Frank Brown, Nate Taylor, and Middleton, and linebacker Scott Wondler, Jeff Hibb. Respecting Mike Fisher, defensive backs.
First down.
Now Kentucky's trying to win a game for once. 5 for 16, 92 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions by 2 of which was on the ground. 216 yards by Christian Watt on the ground. That's why they won the game. Winston 24 for 3, 92 an interception. 133 running for Burrow. 114 receiving by Burden. Kentucky was up 16 to 7 on that Bruins. Well, Blue the Brown with 28 seconds left. Kentucky got the full run out of the hat. Not today.
Alright, so those are your televised games. Let's go to San Diego State Air Force. See San Diego State really force his chances to go perfect in the division. Dennis Shaw, your hero. 30 Notre Dame wins 36-29 thanks to Savali. Bama was close. Washington State crushes Arizona. Ryan Leaf, 2 touchdown passes by him. USC crushes Arizona State. Leinart, 7 touchdown passes against ASU. Wow. Arkansas loses again to the 65 Bama squad. This time, Steve Stone, 3 touchdown passes. 44 Army is still undefeated. They beat 72 USC 28-zip. Max Minor doing his job. 2010 Auburn escapes over 58 LSU. They win. Caleb, the hero, 4-1 for them. 59 Syracuse beats BYU. Fred Martino doing his job. 09 Cincy with the big win. Zach Collaros, the future CFLer, with the job. 81 Clemson forces 84 Boston College to go 0-5. Poor Doug Flutie. I feel bad for him. 91 Washington survives Colorado. They're 4-1. 42 Georgia wins their second game, 41-3. Charlie Trippi doing his job. Kansas State, Kansas. So Kansas State win, putting the 07 Kansas team to 0-5. The team that believed in themselves, and then they couldn't do it. Michael Bishop, the hero. Miami of Ohio forces Kent State to go winless. Roethlisberger, 3 touchdown passes. San Jose only loses by a touchdown to 0-3 LSU. 4 minutes left. El Tech is now 0-6. They lose to 34 Gophers 35-0. Marshall, 97 team, losing to the 08 Gators 59-21 thanks to Tim Tebow. 90 Georgia Tech still undefeated. They beat Miami 32-25. Sean Jones winning touchdown with 26 seconds left. 47 Michigan beats 60 Iowa. Saborski doing his job. 66 Michigan State in overtime. They beat Northwestern. George Webster, the hero. 98 Tennessee survives 63 Mississippi State. T. Martin with the touchdown pass. 57 Navy loses to 69 Penn State, 19-zip. 83 Nebraska beats Baylor. So Mason doing his job. Baylor, poor guys. TCU beats Nevada 42-12. 48 North Carolina wins. They're still undefeated. 98 Virginia Tech still without a win themselves. So Michael Vick's not doing so well. But the 48 NC squad still undefeated. 30 Notre Dame puts NC State to 0-5. So they're in trouble. Joe Theismann doing his job. 49 Notre Dame losing to 95 Nebraska. 36-28. Another Notre Dame game. So the 66 squad beat Boise. Henready doing his job. Mama. 02 Ohio State beats 9-3 Wisconsin thanks to Mo Collette. 60 Ole Miss, they're still undefeated. They're 5-0 beating 96 Florida. Johnny Brewer doing his job. 2010 Oregon beats Oregon State where Michael James 3 touchdown runs. 74 Oklahoma beats 86 Penn State, so Penn State can't get the perfect season. 94 Penn State with the win over Purdue, big win for them. Kerry Collins. Vanderbilt takes down 0-1 South Carolina with a perfect game, 42-0. 7 Methodist still undefeated. They beat 05 Texas 39-20, big win for them as Craig James ran for 4 touchdowns. 7 Miss beats Central Florida, big win for them. Maryland, Tennessee, Maryland. 53 Maryland beats 50 Tennessee, 24-13.
38, Tennessee with the win over Missouri, 60 Missouri. 2000 Miami being 69 Texas, big win for them, Santana Moss. Oklahoma being Texas Tech. Texas Tech still winless. They are in trouble. 24 Tulsa, big win over Northern Illinois in the, I guess, the MAC. Northern Illinois still can't win a game. Harry Moss. 32 USC crushing Hawaii 63-0. Of course, I picked the wrong Hawaii team in my thing. 61 Bama with a 52-9 win over 65 UTEP. UCLA beat Utah, forcing them winless. And 76 Pittsburgh with the win over 07 West Virginia. All 60 games have happened. Summary: Tim Tebow, the offensive MVP of Week 5, with Bill Van Leeuwen of 69 San Diego State, the defensive MVP, and Joe Washington, the special teams guy. Larry Selena, 103 yards. Punt returning Nugent, 5 field goals for the L2 squad. Passing, Andre Ware, 471 for the 89. Cougars in a loss. Shaw also went deep, 450 yards for the 69 San Diego. Lots of people with 2 interceptions. Bowden White of the 38 team with 4 sacks. Rushing, Herschel Walker's 216 yards beats Dickie Mangle to 210 and Charlie Trippy's 204. To do so, there are, I think, 6 undefeated teams left. Apparently, there are only 6 undefeated teams left in all of football. The 44 Army squad ranked number 1, 60 Ole Miss number 2, 81 Southern Miss number 3, 24 Notre Dame, 90 Georgia Tech also undefeated, 48 North Carolina is number 10 behind 94 Penn State, 69 San Diego State, 77 Texas, and 56 Oklahoma despite having no losses. 69 Penn State, 22 in the voting, even though they have 2 losses, and some teams have 1 loss. So we've got Week 6 will be 5 games short because of rain. Standings wise, ACC 90 Georgia Tech, 48 North Carolina. They have to face each other, and Georgia Tech has the best schedule, so they have to face each other. Practically, you have 70 Notre Dame at 4-1, but yeah, you have those 2 teams: Boston College, Virginia Tech, North Carolina State. I think they have to face each other eventually. They're 0-5, so eventually one of them has to win, I guess. 90 Georgia Tech, North Carolina. And that game is next week. But they want FSU NC State. Yeah, you got North Carolina versus Georgia Tech, and that's the game of the week. Both teams are 5-0, so yeah, both teams are 5-0 though. Do we call a lateral? Well, we gotta have that game because they're both 5-0. The game of the week. Yeah, you're facing each other now. Yeah, so Georgia Tech, North Carolina will meet. That will be a game of the week. 24 Notre Dame, undefeated. They're the undefeated team. 99 Syracuse has 1 loss, but Notre Dame is ahead of the game. Everyone's won the game, so that's good. Conference USA, 81-7 mess up by 1 over 08 Florida. Every team has won a game, so no big deal. Pac-12, 3 teams at 4-1, 54 UCLA, 04 Washington, 91 Washington, and 91 Washington. So UCLA based on head-to-head record. Yeah, and 49 Cal too. So 4 teams at 4-1. Utah has to win a game somehow. So yeah, you got the Pac-10 a bit of a mess. SEC, you got 60 Ole Miss still undefeated. 07 Kentucky is 0-6. Arkansas only has 1 win, but 07 Kentucky has yet to win. So Ole Miss looking pretty good. The MAC, 69 Ohio State doing their job. Northern Illinois and Kent have yet to win, but they'll have to face each other eventually. Big Ten, 94 Penn State 5-1, 95 Nebraska 4-1. So Penn State technically has a half-game lead for the Big Ten. The Big 12, a 5-way tie, 56 Oklahoma, 39 A&M, 38 Tennessee, 77 Texas, and 21 Oklahoma State. Based on head-to-head record, Oklahoma 2-1. So they faced 3 of those 4 teams already. So Oklahoma and all that. Kansas and Texas Tech have yet to win. But remember, one of those 2 teams have to win eventually. So, yeah, you got that. The Mountain West, you have 4 teams at 4-1, 32 USC, 69 San Diego State, 85 Air Force, 66 Notre Dame. USC based on head-to-head record, they're number 1. Oh yeah, San Diego State number 2. So you got that. San Jose and Hawaii have yet to win. They'll have to face each other though. And the Sun Belt Army 6-0. LTech and Middle Tennessee both are winless. They have to face each other eventually. So yeah, so you have some games. Week 6, you lose 5 games. All that. So yeah, there's an example of LTech losing to Appalachian State. But that's all that we're going to tell you. Of course. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond to do.